Business events take place all over the world, but from the events that I've been to and seen online, they always seem to try and sell you something.
Sell this product and let's sell it everywhere.
Well, I wanted to run a business event that brought people together, inspired guests, and helped people build confidence to encourage them to embark on their business journey and to inspire those already in business. There was just one problem. I had never run an event before. 5 months prior to actually starting to plan the event, I made an Instagram post saying that I was going to host a business event in November. But as it got closer and closer to November, I started to panic. Truth is, I had massive doubts. What if I can't sell any tickets? What if people don't enjoy it? What if it's a total flop? These fears were a big concern of mine, and I had to find a way to push through them. So I put on my big boy pants, called my good friend Mr. Fly, and said, let's make this happen. So we got to work and started planning. So volunteers will arrive from 6.
Nah, that's too late.
You think? Yeah.
5:30, man.
5, okay.
What I was gonna say to you,
Yeah.
are you gonna talk me through like
The day, the agenda. So 6:30, me and you are the hosts. Welcome, thanks for coming to the event. We probably see people that we know as well, like good to just kind of mingle in the first half an hour.
6:30 is there's just everyone's just mingling basically, yeah?
Yeah, background music until 7 o'clock start.
It'll be good if Chris introed before you come, so like
Yeah.
one quiet before you come out is basically what I'm saying. I'll host for this evening, put your hands together, entrepreneur, whatever, play music, then Chris can play like a tune when you're coming down.
Yeah.
You need to get bruv.
Yeah, okay.
You can't just be standing there like.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, bro.
Nice one. Have a good day, yeah?
Yeah, you too, man. Bless up.
Yes.
As we started to advertise and promote the event, my initial fears crept in. We had hardly sold any tickets and it was starting to become a concern for us. But we had to stay positive, stay optimistic, and most of all, put the work in to try and encourage people to attend. On Monday, November the 7th, we will be hosting...
Wait, let me tell you 1 second. Network with business owners. Oh, I forgot, man. Network with business owners, build confidence. Okay. Network with business owners, build confidence, and take your next steps in business. And we also had to remind ourselves, our event was still 4 weeks away. We still had lots of time. And we had so many people saying that they were going to buy tickets, but they hadn't yet bought them. But I'm a man who believes action. Although lots of people said they were going to buy tickets, not everyone did. But regardless of our fears, we continued to promote our event, use our social media channels, use our existing networks, and ticket sales began to start trickling in. But we needed to sell out to cover our costs. But then after partnering with 2 organizations who bulk bought our tickets, we sold out. Yes! And one of those organizations was actually an organization that Mr. Fly and I had run a business course at. In fact, I've got a video on my channel about when we went in and talked about tax. But partnering with these organizations pushed us to our magic ticket sale number, which meant that we could cover all of our costs and sold out. Now all that was left was to make the event run smoothly. This is like the finale, right? Yeah. And we can work out timings. Yeah.
On the rest of the thing. Yeah. But like, we ain't done nothing.
Yeah, we haven't. No, but I'm saying up until this point,
Yeah.
you're with me, yeah?
I am here at Costco. We're about to get some food for the event, some plates, some cup, the essentials that we need for the event. On the way here, I've had a little bit of anxiety. I can't lie to you. I cannot lie. I haven't heard from the DJ. I haven't heard from the DJ that's going to be playing at the event. We're supposed to do a sound check today. I haven't heard from them. So it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. I hope that they get in contact before it's too late. And these, I guess, are just some of the issues that might arise when running events. You got to rely on other people. We've got a whole team of volunteers that are helping us out. We've got, lots of people that we're relying on and that we're so grateful for. But at the same time, we still got to rely on these people, and it can give us a little bit, or it's given me a little bit of but yeah, here at Costco, gonna do a shot, see Mr. Fly in a second, keep you posted. What are you saying, Chris? We're out here.
Sunday drivers. Long. All done.
Unload time. And guess what? All that initial worrying about the DJ wasn't even warranted. I heard from him 10 minutes later and it was perfect timing because we had just finished our Costco shop, so we headed to do the sound check.
We're doing a lot, I've been working hard, I've been grafting, every day I wake up just grafting, but you're going to hear a bit more about that later. I'll pass it over to you, Tag.
Yes, and lastly, we have our final guest of the evening.
What are we doing?
We're working, bro. We're working. We're setting up, man. We're doing a dry run for the 7th. Obviously sold out. Thank you to everyone that bought a ticket. Yeah, man, we're doing a dry run, man. It's Friday evening. We're working.
Yeah, so we're just doing a dry run, testing up for the event, November 7th. The man recorded me. Setting up. Setting up.
I have nothing to say. He's putting me to work without any food or water.
Oh, bro. A long day, but we're going to smash it up today. We're going to smash it up. Lions, you get me?
Right, so when you're ready, you can make your way in and find yourself a seat.
Good evening, everyone.
Mike, check. Good morning, good evening, afternoon, good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? Right, so I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm not going to do much talking today because it's more about the guests. But firstly, I just wanted to say thank you everybody that came out here today. It's raining, it's cold, it's dark, but you guys made it on a Monday as well, so thank you very much. Big up yourself. Most of you may know me, some of you may not know me. My name's Chris. I run this organisation here called Fit for Life Youth.
Our first guest, a lady called Sadia Yagman. She's worked with some of the biggest companies in the country, including Dell, Amazon, eBay, and many, many more. She goes by the name of Queen Afa. Can we please welcome to the stage, Sadia Yasmin. You've been running your business now 5 years, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you still don't have a website. And this is something that I've been on to you about and I've been grilling you about. However, you are fully booked all the time. You're busy, and really, you don't need a website. So no website, no problem is what I say. How have you managed to keep it up without having, a website?
I can't do website though. I know where my skill sets lay, and that's with people. Online, it's a different kettle of fish. You've got all these SEOs and you got to do all these structurals. It's just not for me. And again, I'm okay with that. So where I've learned through my business is, again, like I said before, is recognizing my skill set. Where's my power? Where's my gift? And for me, that was recognizing, oh, I am the brand, So where I was doing like the markets and stores, another thing that I was really taken back by was people weren't just coming for my cakes, they were coming for me. And that was so lovely.
This is putting you out of your comfort zone, but I'm proud of you, and I really wanted to just give you this award and say thank you for being part of my journey and your journey too. And really, I just want you to just say what your business is.
So guys, my name's Ben Hastings. I run an engineering and manufacturing recruitment company, and that's what I do.
Another round of applause for Ben. Thank you, Ben.
Doing things for free can get you in the door. So as soon as you get in the door, that's a sea of opportunities. So I was doing things for free when I was starting out. As I said to you, I was doing other things like weddings and stuff like that was bringing in income. And I had a photo booth company that was bringing me income as well. And as my skill set was increasing and my name was getting out there, that's when I kind of understood now it's time. I started charging and stuff like that, As I said, starting, you don't know how much to charge, So you kind of look at other videographers and stuff like that, how much do they charge and stuff like that, and how much you can get away with it. Started charging like £100 for an event, building up my skill set. And I said, you know what? I'm coming into this industry as an authority. And if you don't believe you're the best, there's no point of doing it. It's like a race, isn't it? It's like when you're starting a race, you're not training to come second, you're training to come first. A little bit of arrogance, But what I had to do is, when it comes to filming, you have to find your style as well when it comes to filming, because people got different ways of filming.
And editing, right?
And editing, yeah. So yeah, thanks. You touched on the point with editing. So, because there's so much videographers in the scene as well, what makes me different from everybody else? So I kind of had to look at what's my USP. So in other words, my unique selling point. What's my unique selling point? What makes me different, yeah? So I said to promoters that I'm gonna come to your event, I'm gonna film this, and a 1-minute highlight video is gonna be on your desk the next morning. My videos and my edited highlight videos is going to be quicker than anybody else. And the reason why that's important is because when it comes to social media, you know, quick,
fast,
quick.
But you, on the other hand, have a website. You've put a lot of work into it, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you're now on page 1 of Google for your key search term. I searched again the other day and you were still there, and you get business through it. I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the power of Google, I mean, when you're trying to find something or someone, what do? You Google it. And if it's not on page 1, you're going to flick to page 2? Probably not. I don't. So Google has completely transformed my business from, you know, surviving to thriving. And I think for me, our website is what's done it for me, having a website. And I think there's a difference to having a website that's good and a website that's really helpful in terms of the user. And I think for me, lots of people, again, I get so many people to look at my website and make sure it makes sense. And the first tip that I ever had from a pro that both Tyler and I have worked with, he did like an MOT on my website, shall we say. And I was like, yeah, it looks really nice. It's got lots of nice smiley pictures. And he said, right, son, I've gone through your website. Like, what do you do? And I was like, what? What do you mean, what do I do? Look at it, it's shiny, it's, you know, smiley. And he was like, on your website, you've just got Style by Sean. What does that mean? And I was like, oh my God, no one knows that I'm a personal stylist based in London. It's like really stupid things like that make your website so clear. You have to say what you do. You have to make it. I mean, who here has been on a website and you can't figure out how to book something or where a page is? It's infuriating. So you need to make it so user-friendly. Otherwise, people are just going to be like, oh, just go to the next one that's easier. And, you know, it's the same for you, isn't it? Like, you need to make sure it's usable. And once it's usable, then you've got to play the Google game.
Chris mentioned earlier about, you know, getting out of your comfort zone. You know, just say hi to someone. See how they are. See how they enjoy the evening. And thanks again for everyone. And lastly, a big thank you to all of our guests. Can we just give them one more round of applause? All right, thank you everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening. DJ, run the tunes.
So I'm so grateful that I came along. Got a lot of takeaways that I'm probably gonna use as inspiration to maybe start a side hustle.
I found it really inspiring. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
I am very much inspired, so well done, Chris and Tyler.
It was inspiring to hear 3 different people from different backgrounds.
I am absolutely honoured to attend this event today. I definitely learned a lot about business. I learned a lot from all the great speakers that were up on stage. You never know, one day I might be on that stage as well. That's the dream. So you know what, I'm going to keep pushing, and I honestly thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to even attend today, you know what I mean? Worth every single penny, and I'm definitely going to be back every single time.
We did it! Our event was a success. We covered our costs, inspired many, gave people networking opportunities, and got some really great feedback. What more could we ask for from our first event? Now, there was one main reason why this event went ahead, and I'm going to share that with you at the end of the video. But firstly, I'd like to thank Mr. Fly for joining me on this journey and making this event possible. It wouldn't have been possible without him. I'd also like to add a special thanks to our guest speakers who inspired many on the night and got to share their amazing business journeys and business advice with our guests. I've also got a big up DJ CJ. We've also got to say a big thank you to our photographer Paulie for taking some amazing photos, and a big thank you to all of our amazing volunteers. We couldn't have done it without you. And lastly, I want to thank a subscriber of mine. That's right, one of you. A subscriber of mine from iCapture Media saw on my Instagram that I was hosting this event, and he reached out to me on Instagram and said,
"Can I come and film the event? I'll send you the footage."
Some of that footage is used in this video. So yeah, a big thank you to Josh from iCapture Media. Now back to why this event actually went ahead. I mentioned at the beginning I had all these fears and nearly didn't go ahead with planning this event. And the main reason it went ahead was because of public accountability. I used that Instagram post to encourage me to go ahead with this event. If I hadn't made that Instagram post, I could have made an excuse and said, oh,
no one knows about it anyway.
However, that post encouraged me and motivated me to stick to my word. And when it comes to achieving goals or doing things, you can use accountability in 4 different ways. And I've actually got a video on that right here. So in order to be inspired and keep yourself accountable to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, you first need to keep yourself accountable by watching this video right here. But remember, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and support the ting. Peace and love.